Hey, 49ers fans, we're diving into everything happening with San Francisco right now, and there's a lot to unpack. The early part of the season has already started to answer some of the questions we had going into 2025, and it has been fascinating to see how this team is shaping up. The NFC West has been ridiculously competitive so far, and that trend looks like it will continue. The 49ers sit at 2-0, and the Rams and Cardinals are also undefeated, while the Seahawks have 1 win and 1 loss. This sets up a picture-perfect scenario for intense matchups moving forward. The upcoming game between the Niners and the Cardinals is shaping up to be a critical contest in the division, and it is exactly the kind of game that could define the season for San Francisco. On defense, the narrative is impressive. Heading into this season, there were concerns about the youth on the roster, depth issues, and overall team health, considering the 49ers were the most injured team in the NFL last year. But through 2 games, the defense has performed at a level that few expected, especially for a unit that ranks as the 3rd youngest in the league. They are allowing an average of 17 points per game, putting them 7th among 32 teams in the NFL. In yards given up per game, they are 6th, giving up just 268.5 yards per contest, and they rank 6th in yards per play at 4.6. Third down defense has been solid, sitting 7th in conversion rate. And while the red zone defense has room for improvement, allowing touchdowns nearly 67% of the time, it is clear that adjustments are being made, and the trajectory is positive. The rookies have been a big part of this early success. Mike Williams, Upton Stout, Mara Siegel, and Alfred Collins have all made contributions that go beyond the stat sheet. Williams has shown remarkable ability in both tackling and collapsing the pocket against the run, while Stout brings energy, speed, and aggression that have already translated into several impactful plays. Mara Siegel has been solid in coverage and tackling, and Collins has been disruptive at defensive tackle, creating space and causing problems for opposing offenses. These young players are improving week by week, and the jump from week 1 to week 2 has been noticeable across the board, signaling that the coaching staff is maximizing their potential. With a healthy roster and strong leadership from Robert Saleh, this defense has the tools to maintain a high level of performance while continuing to develop its young talent. Special teams have had their struggles, particularly early on with field goals, but this has not overshadowed the overall growth in complementary football. The offense and defense are clicking in ways that were not evident last year, and the ability to control games through multiple phases is showing. This has been aided by the presence of veterans and experienced players who provide stability while the rookies gain confidence. Speaking of the offense, the line has been a major focus, and there have been encouraging signs. Jake Brendel has emerged as one of the top centers in the NFL through 2 games, with impressive pass and run blocking grades according to Pro Football Focus. He has not given up a sack and has only allowed 4 pressures, which is crucial for keeping the offense moving smoothly. At right tackle, Colton McKivitz has also shown improvement and continues to grow in his role, maintaining solid grades in both pass and run blocking. These developments up front are essential not only for this season, but for the long-term outlook of the team, providing stability and helping the quarterback and running backs operate effectively. The left guard position has seen a surprising upgrade with 7th-round rookie Connor KBY stepping in after Ben Bart went on injured reserve. KBY's combination of size, athleticism, and football IQ has allowed him to excel quickly, minimizing blown blocks and contributing to the efficiency of the offensive line. His ability to transition blocks to the second level and make plays in open space has already made a difference in game situations, and his performance gives hope that San Francisco has found a long-term solution at this position. Roster depth overall has improved, thanks in large part to successful drafts in 2024 and 2025. Young players across all positions are stepping up, providing both immediate contributions and cost-controlled assets that help the team manage the salary cap. Ricky Piola has established himself as the top wideout, while Renardo Green anchors the cornerback position opposite Diameter Leonard. Other draft picks like Dominic Puny, Malik Mustafa, Isaac Arendo, Jacob Cowing, and Mara Siegel are beginning to make their marks, with several others waiting in the wings to expand their roles as the season progresses. This infusion of youth, talent, and energy has given the 49ers not just the depth they needed, but also a sense of momentum and excitement that was missing in previous years. In the kicking game, the team has made decisive moves as well. Jake Moody's short tenure with the team ended after concerns early in the season, and Eddie Pinheiro has stepped in, immediately making an impact. Pinheiro's accuracy and consistency have been a huge boost, and his performance in clutch situations has restored confidence in a unit that struggled last year. Injuries have always been a concern for San Francisco, but so far, players like Christian McCaffrey and Ricky Piola have remained healthy and productive. McCaffrey has contributed over 100 all-purpose yards in each of the first 2 games, providing explosive plays in both the run and passing game. Ricky Piola has made each of his catches count, converting every reception into a first down. Their health and performance are critical to maintaining the offensive rhythm and keeping the team competitive in such a demanding division. As we look ahead, the 49ers continue to demonstrate that they are addressing the concerns that existed before the season. Defensive youth is performing at a high level. The offensive line is holding steady. Key skill players are healthy and productive, and roster depth is no longer a weakness. The team is showing early signs that the investments made in drafts and player development are paying off, and the energy surrounding this roster is palpable. Every matchup matters, and the upcoming contests in the NFC West are going to test San Francisco in ways that could define the trajectory of the season. Looking forward, the focus now shifts to the NFC West matchups, and no game illustrates the intensity of this division better than the upcoming clash between the 49ers and the Cardinals. This is not just another Sunday game. It is a statement matchup that could have ripple effects throughout the season. Arizona presents a unique challenge with Kyler Murray under center, a quarterback whose mobility and playmaking ability have consistently troubled San Francisco in the past. Last year, Murray torched the 49ers for over 500 all-purpose yards and 6 touchdowns in just 2 games, leading the Cardinals to sweep San Francisco. This time around, however, there is a sense of preparation and anticipation that is different from previous seasons. Robert Saleh has been quietly developing schemes and adjustments designed to contain Murray's impact, and the defense is confident in executing a plan that mixes pressure, disguise, and timing to slow down one of the league's most dynamic quarterbacks. The excitement in the locker room is palpable. Players know that containing Murray will require discipline, awareness, and a relentless approach to defensive football. The team talks about playing with bad intentions, and this is not just a phrase. It is the guiding principle for how the defense approaches every snap. Aggression combined with technical precision has been the hallmark of this unit so far, and the matchup against Arizona will test how far they have come. The game is expected to be a chess match, where small adjustments can lead to big swings, and every player on the defensive side will be evaluated on their ability to maintain focus and execute under pressure. On offense, the 49ers are looking to continue the momentum that has been building over the first 2 games. The offensive line, which had been a major concern heading into the season, is proving that early predictions of weakness may have been overstated. Jake Brendle's performance at center has anchored the line, allowing Kyle Shanahan's system to operate with fluidity and balance. Colton McKivitz at right tackle has been dependable, while Connor KBY's emergence at left guard is providing a boost that no one expected from a 7th-round rookie. These incremental improvements in the trenches are critical because they give Christian McCaffrey and the running backs room to operate and provide Justin Fields, or whichever quarterback is taking snaps, the protection needed to read defenses and make plays. Skill players have also stepped up. Ricky Piola continues to be a revelation, making every catch count and giving the offense a reliable chain mover across all phases of the game. His ability to gain separation and turn receptions into first downs has changed the dynamic of the passing game and has allowed the 49ers to sustain drives with confidence. Christian McCaffrey's versatility as both a runner and receiver forces defenses to account for multiple threats at all times, and the combination of his vision, speed, and toughness has been a constant headache for opponents early in the season. The depth across the roster has provided a level of flexibility that the 49ers did not always enjoy in recent years. Players like Renardo Green at cornerback, Dominic Puni at guard, Malik Mustafa at safety, and Marasigal on the defensive line provide immediate contributions while also giving the team room to rotate and stay fresh. Injuries remain a concern in football, but this depth allows the coaching staff to manage workloads and maintain high-level performance even when the game plan requires adjustments. The fact that so many young players are stepping up has not only boosted on-field performance, but has also created a culture of accountability and competition, where every practice and snap matters. Special teams continue to show improvement as well. Eddie Pinero's early success as the kicker has stabilized a unit that struggled last season, and reliable kicking can make a difference in close games, particularly in matchups like the one against the Cardinals, where every field position battle will matter. The coverage units are learning to complement the defensive schemes, creating opportunities for turnovers and momentum shifts that can swing games in San Francisco's favor. Heading into the rest of the season, it is clear that the 49ers are starting to align all the pieces. The combination of a disciplined, aggressive defense, a steadily improving offensive line, and playmakers who can impact games in multiple ways gives this team a balanced identity. They are capable of controlling tempo, responding to adversity, and executing in high-pressure situations. Kyle Shanahan's system, which relies on timing, precision, and versatility, benefits from having young, adaptable players who can learn quickly and adjust in real time. This adaptability will be critical as the schedule intensifies and opponents study San Francisco's tendencies. The youth movement on this roster is particularly fascinating. The rookies are not just filling gaps, they're making plays that impact wins. Mike Williams, Upton Stout, Alfred Collins, and CJ West have all contributed in meaningful ways, and the progress from week to week demonstrates both talent and coaching. This is reminiscent of past championship-caliber teams where rookie impact was critical, such as the Philadelphia Eagles' dominant defense in their Super Bowl run, where young players flourished without succumbing to the rookie wall. The 49ers have the medical, training, and developmental resources to ensure that this curve continues upward, providing optimism that the team can sustain performance over a long, grueling season. As the season progresses, the intensity in the NFC West will only increase. Every game carries weight, and San Francisco's ability to adapt, adjust, and execute will define their trajectory. The Cardinals game, in particular, offers an early test of resilience, strategy, and execution. How the 49ers handle Kyler Murray, sustain drives offensively, and maintain discipline on both sides of the ball will offer a clear window into the potential of this team. There's a sense that this is the most complete and well-rounded 49ers squad we have seen in recent seasons, blending experience, youth, talent, and coaching into a cohesive unit ready to make noise in the division and beyond. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In what could be one of the most shocking moves of the offseason, whispers are swirling around the NFL that the San Francisco 49ers have secured Jalen Ramsey from the Pittsburgh Steelers as their new CB1. Sources close to the situation hint that the deal could be finalized any day now, sending shockwaves through both fan bases and igniting debates across the league. While nothing is confirmed officially, the chatter has been relentless, with insiders suggesting that the 49ers are pulling out all the stops to bolster a secondary that's been inconsistent in recent seasons. Ramsey, who has built a reputation as one of the most physical and cerebral cornerbacks in the league, would instantly become the cornerstone of San Francisco's defensive backfield. Rumors suggest that the 49ers see him as the missing piece in a defense that has flirted with greatness but often fell short in high-stakes moments. Pittsburgh fans, meanwhile, are reportedly bracing for a painful transition, as losing Ramsey would leave a significant void opposite their remaining cornerbacks and could force the Steelers to rethink their defensive strategy entirely. The buzz around this potential blockbuster is fueled not only by Ramsey's elite coverage skills, but also by his leadership qualities, which are said to resonate with the 49ers' locker room culture. Sources allege that San Francisco has been courting the all-pro cornerback for months, and discussions intensified after Ramsey's standout performances with the Steelers. Industry insiders are speculating that the trade, if it goes through, could involve multiple draft picks, signaling the 49ers' win-now mentality and commitment to a championship push. As the rumor mill heats up, social media is exploding with speculation. Fans of the 49ers are already envisioning a shutdown corner pairing alongside their existing defensive stars, while NFL pundits are analyzing how this potential acquisition could reshape the balance of power in the NFC West. For now, the league is holding its breath, waiting for the official confirmation that could cement San Francisco as a defensive juggernaut. Whether this is a masterstroke or a high-risk gamble remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. The name Jalen Ramsey is on everyone's lips, and the NFL offseason has suddenly become a lot more thrilling. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.